Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in London. On the return, Deontay Harris. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Second and 11 now. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. First and goal from the 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do in good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Harris to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Harris on the return.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's third down. To throw, it's Breeze. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of
heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
You know they pay me.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Breeze. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Breeze. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that's caught inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Chiefs 14, Saints nothing.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze, and he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this... The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Today we've got another installment of the International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
This pass from Goff to Everett, the tight end. Past the 20, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive. With a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Eluding the pressure. And a loose football. and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Second and 12.
At the 4-yard line.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Troy Hill picks it, and he will score. Touchdown, LA.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and short.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point: get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards, the pick up there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. And This defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They're going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes going to throw. And that's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Goff. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A pickup of 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Out of the gun, Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Good.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go. Flush to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's set. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trying to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Goff fakes the give to Brown. He'll throw. Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, 71 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this. First half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And again, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. First down, Mahomes. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes escaping the pressure. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
The Chiefs will
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return is Henderson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2. And incomplete on the deep ball. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
3-yard line.
Goff on first down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to Brown, this time complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
3rd and 6.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, Goff. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
Now Sam Sloman is on. From the left hash, this from 46.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
Good.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Steps away to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
7-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Brown down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Goff on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. That is... It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled. For and taken. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Trubisky. Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
But you have to remember, that's a rookie quarterback out there, and I have to believe he was completely confused by the coverage. And now, after he's thrown a pick 6, I just wonder about his state of mind the rest of the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Micah Kaiser.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, this is caught by Gibb.
Junior.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. They find some open field here. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
They'll take over.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brown, the ball carrier.
Second down at 5.
Down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Goff now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yards to go.
A run here with Brown. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 19-yard line. A big gainer there on 3rd and 5. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. On 2nd and 15 now. Goff. A quick pass to Cup. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. To throw is gone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down. It's Cohen. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Tackled by Samson Ebukam. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
At the 27-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run. This is Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
46-yard line.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. He'll pitch it. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. On 3rd down, Patterson. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Kaiser on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
On 1st down, Trubisky rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard.
They run with Patterson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that 3rd element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
1st down, Los Angeles.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Gone. Eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
For Darrell Patterson on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Cohen. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will knock things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this. Run a big shot down. No. Guaranteed head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
O'Donnell to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return is Henderson. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. He starts the drive by handing it to Brown. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On first down, it's gone. He's got this to the tight end, Hopkins. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again. Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 57 yards. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 17.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there at 22. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Now Goff. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. 3rd and throwing on 3rd. Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. That's Leonard Floyd with a tackle, a man who used to be with the Chicago Bears.
A gain of 2. Brings up
off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Gibbs got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 40.
Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. On first down, Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st and 10, Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Gerald Everett.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. 7 yards the pickup. 1st down L.A.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. The 40, the 20, 10.
I need to get my swag right there.
And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. Touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. But I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league. Defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They will look to flush the memory of that pick-6 as we now have a brand-new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Goff fakes the give to Brown. He'll throw. Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. It's a gain of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And Woods has it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff going up top for Kupp. And no, it's incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st down, Cohen. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Cohen.
The 45-yard line.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. But with clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game, what do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
The Bears take
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's Trubisky, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Samson Ebukam in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1 yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2 yard line. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
First throw in overtime now for Trubisky. Short gain there to start. Oh, and it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Today's final score.
Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us, because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. That this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Now it's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Sliding out of the pocket. Got some real estate inside the 30. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tahir Whitehead, his 2nd sack of the night. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. Jeremy Chin. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at the 34. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 19 yards on that one. First down, Carolina.
First down, Panthers.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It was Matt Judah on that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
Back at the 47.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Down at the 43-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He gets it to Thomas. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Complete.
13 yards, first down, Panthers.
13 yards.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
The 30-yard line.
Open man is Samuel, complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
Complete.
Curtis Samuel, 30 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go.
And this is caught at the 20. A big play that time through the air. 48 yards. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Good. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Justin Tucker.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Pass complete to DJ Moore. It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
And, Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Getting this to Bonifant out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get it up past the 45.
Bonifant. A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 48.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
from the 44. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They're running. Ingram. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Pass from Jackson, complete to Ingram, and he'll go down at the 28. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from the 20, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.